We are on. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. We've got a Leoni. We've stolen him.
The man.
Yeah.
The man Leoni.
So, hello, everybody. I hope you can hear us all okay. Let me know if you're too loud, too quiet, whatever. But welcome back. We've got a great stream for you today. We're taking a look at all of the submissions. Well, not all of the submissions. Some of the submissions for our Enchanted Forest competition. Yeah. You can see all of the submissions if you look on the bottom right-hand corner of your stream. They'll be there going through. But we've selected some today for some honourable mentions, and then we'll get into the community vote winner and the third, second, first.
Yeah.
Nice. And this time we have wonderful prizes also,
yes,
right?
Yeah, we have some great prizes. Yeah. We've got game vouchers, we've got keys for Clip Studio Paint, who are our lovely sponsors for this competition. And we've also stolen Leoni all the way from Brazil to come and take a look at them.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's the main prize.
Yeah, Leoni is the main.
No, I thought it was a meet and greet with you, Jaden.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's dinner with Jaden.
Yeah.
First plate.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, just a reminder, this was the mood board that we put together to give you all inspiration. Yeah, we've got some lovely pieces there. And straight, we'll go into some honourable mentions.
Yeah.
Go.
So first up, we have this lovely piece from, I'm going to totally butcher this name, Elvira Mikraliev.
I think so.
Elvira.
Elvira, yeah. I think a lot of people really liked this piece, actually.
Yeah, this is a pretty solid one.
Yeah.
And goes right with the theme, mystical forest, enchanted forest theme. So it's on point on that front. Because many submissions, there are great illustrations, but sometimes they can miss the enchanted forest theme.
Yeah.
They don't pass that vibe, but this goes with the vibe totally. Super nice one.
I mean, maybe a bit too monochromatic in places, I guess. But in general, there's a nice vibe to it.
Yeah. And I think a personal favourite part for me is the winged frogs in the corner.
Yeah.
In the bottom left corner. They're very nice.
Yeah.
Googly eyes.
Yeah, the googly-eyed frogs. Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah, it's you can see what the focal point is in terms of storytelling is nice, but maybe we could do something to balance better the shadow parts. I don't know if it's too dark,
Yeah.
Some of the elements kind of get lost. I don't know.
Probably showing left foreground and background relationship, you can still see that. Maybe just the midground is left top left and the bottom right is a bit lost, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think in general, it's quite a decent piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good job, Elvira. It's lovely. And our next honourable mention is Mayat Hayan Khan. I think is how you pronounce it.
Good effort.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
What I like about this one is the mood. You can clearly see that the character is in the shadow, and you have this beautiful forest in the back, like the bees flying. It's nice, but I think what this image lacks is the perspective of the ogre seems a little bit off, a little bit flat. You could, because he probably is pretty big.
Yeah.
I think in terms of perspective, if the horizon is lower, he could be kind of tilted sideways a little bit in terms of how the shoulder line could be more like a diagonal a little bit. This front arm also is a little strange, but the rendering is nice. The materials are well done.
Yeah, it has issues, this one. the proportions of of his face to squished, like yeah, like his screen right arm looks smaller than the left one. So like
Yeah.
look at the hands especially. I'm not sure. There's some sort of like forced perspective, I guess, like a foreshortening on the left side of the screen, but we don't really get it. And also, if you squeeze your eyes and look at the image, the image is like divided into two, left side and right side, which
Yeah.
is compositionally is not the best.
A
way
little
to
bit
go.
unbalanced, right?
Yeah. And there's not too much like foreground. You can see the depth, with the bee flying, but after the ogre, there isn't much depth after that.
Yeah.
So I think the piece is still a bit flat because of that. The forest in the background looks like just like a back, like a cardboard background almost, just flat. But yeah, those are the only concerns really. Apart from that, yeah, really nice effort with the render.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice job.
Maybe also the petals flying.
Yeah.
They kind of feel like they're flying on a 2D plane. You can use like elements that are flying there or repeated elements to like reinforce the perspective. Also, like the bee, you have a big bee in the front, but you can't quite see the other ones. Maybe if you add more, like reinforcing the perspective would be nice.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Nice.
Nice. And next honorable mention was Empoleons.
Yeah.
Now,
I love the colors on this one.
Yeah.
I'm a suspect because I tend to gravitate towards blue and purple, pinkish colors all the time. But for me, the main issue with this is that the horizon is tilted for some reason, and I don't think it fits the mood of the image because it's a very peaceful piece, and the horizon when you shift it like this is when you want to make some more dynamic thing, like it's an action, or maybe it's more like a unbalanced composition, like the character is unbalanced, but the scene itself kind of needs the balance. And if you like just make the horizon horizontal, I think it will be way better.
There's like no point for this type of mood. I would prefer like just looking at it straight. I always like try to do like that, I guess. But apart from that, maybe some depth issues. I don't know. Focus is great. Low, the colors, like how you focus on the fairy girl.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some more stuff going on here, which I don't understand, like like theme wise, with the girl.
Kind of looks like she like pouring some water or something, mixing with the river water. But it's hard to understand what it is.
You don't get, but other than that, it's a pretty nice piece to be honest.
Yeah, I like the effect of it mixing into the water. I think it looks nice, but yeah, it's just like
it's pretty eye-catching. I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, nice job. And our last honourable mention was Alexander Paraskuns. So I like this one. I love those little pink characters. They're so cute.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty solid one because it's like a full illustration. You have a bunch of elements. The forest, you can see all the shading of the trees is nice. But for me, the main issue with this one is perspective, because you have the repeating elements that we were talking about these in the last image. But this one, you kind of feel like the characters on the back are too big compared to the ones in the front. For example, you have one in the screen left, and the one that the ogre is holding there, basically the same size.
That's right.
The one in the left probably should be smaller because of the perspective, right?
Yeah, I think like maybe that's a good point. Like the scale issue, perspective issue. Also, I'm quite bothered with the kind of like the lighting as well. You know, there's like a dappled kind of lighting on top of the the is it an ogre creature?
Troll.
Yeah, like a
Troll,
troll.
yeah, troll. But could have been stronger, that feel of like the nice dappled lighting from the trees.
Yeah.
That's maybe like you need more like contrast in the image, so the shadows are in places a bit darker. But yeah, I agree with Leoni on the scale. Also, like there are two trees on the left and right, which is almost like a repeating. Oh, it looks like flip those two trees, right? My eye goes there always, and there's like, because it's all like a kind of flipped kind of repetition going on there. You could have gone with a like different shape on the left, maybe, or like you could have pushed those trees a bit further away, something to make this piece a bit more balanced.
One thing that I see a lot with how people do trees on scenes, I know that I have this problem sometimes, is when you repeat too much the shape, or don't reinforce the scale too well. For example, you do a foreground tree that looks exactly like a back tree, but the back one should be like huge to be the same thickness, so it's sometimes it's hard, but try to make your trees and like nature elements more organic looking.
That's the challenge in this one, but I like the storytelling, right? So that's with these competitions, that's what we're looking for as well, some storytelling. So I guess this is on point. I think one of the maybe like the best ones in terms of like storytelling here.
Yeah, for sure. You can clearly see what is the intention of the image. It's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, nicely done. Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh well, that was our last honourable mention, I believe, unless I've put a surprise in for myself. I have not. Good. So we'll go on to the community vote, which is the piece that was voted on by the Discord community. By you.
Exactly, you.
Yeah, you specifically. So the winner of the community vote gets a 2-year Clip Studio Paint license for dual devices. So they can have it on 2 PCs or a PC and a phone, I think, or a tablet or something.
Nice.
So without further ado, let's see who got the community vote.
Ozan. Again.
Yes.
I like the composition on this one. I mean, I think it's just like really dynamic piece, storytelling wise, I'm not so sure, I think I'm a bit bothered about the pose of the main character, and there's also a tangent with her left arm and the snake's body, so that type of stuff kind of puts me off a little, and also Ozan, I told you this before, you're way too much in the mid-tones on this one, are you putting on a filter on top, man? I don't know, but most of your pieces, you're killing your contrast. Yeah, and also the piece is a bit too monochromatic for me, too much green going on, apart from the popping, purple. But overall, really nice dynamic piece.
One thing that I kind of feels is like maybe Ozan didn't have enough time, or just didn't want to do, but like the scales on the snake's head is nice, like in the neck, and then it disappears, and it's like not clear if it's another texture or if it's something like, oh, you just didn't have enough time to kind of do the same material altogether. Like the rest of the body of the snake in the bottom is kind of simple looking. Like this image reads well in a thumbnail, but when you look closely, you kind of see like it needs some more polishing, some parts. And also, I don't know if the character is very small and like the snake is a normal size snake. What I have, what I give this impression is like the foliage is pretty big.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like the character is small. I don't know if this is the intention or not.
I think it's breaking the illusion a little bit. Yeah, especially on the background on the left, yeah, there's like leaves, some indication of vegetation, but yeah, the scale is not right, I think. And I would have maybe like taken the character, moving to the left and make it bigger, just slightly. So to like avoid that tangent.
Maybe moving this arm up, like I have a sword or something. Maybe the sword could be in the composition.
Some arrangements needs to be done here. Maybe some fixes, but it's good. Regardless.
Very solid piece.
I think Emma, you mentioned using filters over the paint, over the piece, and they actually said in the chat that they're weakest with their colors, so they try to make the best. They try to make it work with filters.
Yeah.
So
it kind of gives the impression that like you're using filter to like balance the image. Yeah, you kind of that's the impression.
But unless you guys have any other comments about it, then
I like this one.
It's a super cool piece. Yeah,
the dynamic of the snake is super cool.
Yeah,
the accent also, the pink accent is nice.
Yeah, congratulations, Ozan. We'll get in contact with you about that Clip Studio key.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'll get in contact with you in the next sort of few days, maybe next week, but we'll see. Awesome, thank you very much. And so, third place.
Drum roll.
Let's go.
Yeah. So the prize for third place is the same Clip Studio Paint key. So that's a
so I have to split with the person.
Yeah, you have to split it. That's a Clip Studio Paint Pro dual device key for 2 years, and you also get a £10 game voucher on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation.
Nice.
Whatever your preferred console gaming.
Wherever you play games.
Yeah, wherever you play games. And so third is Whiskey Jack.
Yeah, nice.
So congratulations, Whiskey Jack. This was another one that a lot of people just seem to really love.
Yeah.
The little bumble bear.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
The design of the bear is great. Like super well drawn. Super nice.
Yeah.
I like his mouth. Super good.
That's funny. He's kind of charming. It has its own charm.
Yeah.
Nice colors. What I'm not sure about this only is just like the perspective. I'm not sure entirely what's going on. There's the fence on the right?
Yeah.
There's some sort of like angle to it. But like the flowers have their own type of like perspective. So in that sense, maybe it's not that strong. But the character I think kind of makes this piece. So it's very well done, nicely rendered.
It feels like when you do a nice drawing of a character and you want to put in some background, but you didn't think about background, how it interacts with character. Kind of looks like this. It kind of feels like the fence is like the last thing added because it doesn't work as well with the rest. Probably if you add like this fence element going to the back or maybe in the other side or something to like make it look like I don't know, it's fit better with the rest. And like this bird character is like, what is this bird doing there? He's amazing, but he doesn't serve the composition.
He's like, you better vote for this.
This is when this happens, you're basically again like dividing your illustration into two almost. Like something else is going on the right. There's like rabbits on the back, which is fine. And they're like completely different stuff happening. The
rabbits seem pretty big compared to the bear. If you think about perspective, like probably close to the trees and like we don't have like a sense of perspective that is very clear in this, but for me it seems like the rabbit would be pretty big if this is a real bear, you know, real size bear.
Piece.
I like the magical effects, the bear like, on the wings. Nice.
Well, looking at it now, it kind of looks like it's a little bit on fire. When you look at the top part, like the top bit.
Yeah, some parts are a bit overexposed, I guess. Yeah. You know, it's fine.
Yeah. It's a nice piece.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah. Well done, Whiskey Jack. Congratulations. Once again, I'll be in touch soon.
Yeah.
Great. Well, next up.
But it's for the dinner is only for the first.
Oh yeah. The dinner is only for first place. Sorry, guys. And you have to pay. So. So second place, and the prize for second place was once again Clip Studio paint key and a £25 game voucher.
Nice.
Monies. Yeah. So that goes to Floya.
Floya.
Cool.
So congratulations, Floya.
Nice.
It's a really cool piece, actually.
It's really nice.
Yeah, this one is very solid in terms of storytelling also. Like, it's pretty nice, the composition wise. Cool. Yeah.
All reliable.
Nice lighting.
Yeah, I like the face of the character.
Yeah.
The way it's lit is super cool.
Yeah. Maybe, you know, like the colors. I mean, it depends on the style of the artist. Colors are a bit too muted in places.
Yeah.
Some areas maybe are too dark. But overall, you get the vibe. You know, you understand what's going on. You know, it's easy to read the image. Very well composed. But yeah, I don't have much to say about it, to be honest.
I like the interactions of the characters, like how the image flows, like from one character to the other. How they like overlap is cool.
Yeah, like maybe, you know, to even direct the eye more to the like focal area, which has the most contrast, you know, which is the face of the guy. You know, you might use techniques like that, like the girls could be like looking at him, you know. So all the girls are looking at random places right now. For me, it is kind of breaking the mood a little bit. I don't know what you think, Leoni. So for example, those two girls, top girl looking at us is really sinister. I like that. But the other girls are like just, I don't know. The right one is kind of like chill. The other one is like hiding, you know.
Maybe
like
if you want like to enforce this menacing mood, maybe she could have like a evil laugh, like the one in the bottom, or something weird. Because what I understand of the storytelling is that the guy ate that mushroom.
Exactly, that's what's going on.
And like he's being delusional or something.
Maybe. Like, these girls are like just popping like one by one, and then, like it's almost like having a like like a dreamy kind of.
I quite like that. I quite like that each of the girls has very different personalities, though. You know, the one in the top middle, as you said, is very sinister. The one on the bottom right is a bit more, maybe a bit more seductive.
Maybe that was the approach.
Probably.
And then one on the left is just very sneaky. I don't know.
One thing that I would do, like if it was my illustration, I would reinforce the idea that the guy is under a spell or something by making like his eyes brighter, like it's emitting some energy, or like dripping something from his mouth, like it's like a poison or something, to reinforce the idea that he ate the mushroom. Because I have to zoom in pretty big in the mushroom to see that he actually bit it. It's not super clear. Like you have to really look for it to understand. in that sense. Maybe the mushroom could be, I don't know, somehow facing up or something that you can understand the shape a little bit better. I don't know.
Definitely having.
But like the lost look of the guy's face, like looking for,
Totally, yeah.
it's super cool.
That's really nice. Yeah.
I also, another compliment is the rendering on the folds of the clothing. Super well done.
It's really good. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, great job for you.
Yeah.
Once again, I'll be in touch.
We'll do this every
We'll
time.
do this every time. Yeah.
Double thumbs up.
Great.
Yeah. All right. So the winner, yeah.
Yeah, the winner is next. So, the prize for the winner is once again Clip Studio paint code. I don't know why I say this every single time, but I'll be doing it. And then you get a whopping £50 game voucher.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
making Emma cry over here.
hey, you guys didn't tell me that. Breaking the bank.
And we'll also give you a one-to-one portfolio review with
What?
one of our artists as well, which is
It's Jaden.
it's me. It's,
And it's
me.
in the dinner time.
At the dinner.
We'll be eating.
Yeah,
Jaden will say, "Yeah, this piece is not good."
yeah. So
Let's see it. Come on.
yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1. It's
Boom.
Stacy Franczek.
Nice.
Congratulations, Stacy.
Advanced. Yeah.
We had a lot of people in the studio really like this one.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do I think?
Yes. This piece.
I like the characters. Like the look at the character's face is nice. The bird is also interesting. It's like very eye-catching. I like the way she did the colors. So I think it won because it's a very solid piece in terms of design and composition. Very eye-catching with use of color. I think that's it. That's why people voted this most.
Strong color palette, I
Yeah.
think. You know, good kind of like decisions on the blue in the background, like how orange pops. You know, bit of
Yeah.
green here and there, but not too overpowering. You know, a bit of like soft scattering on those leaves. I like that. Allow the wings, you know, how overall, you know, the piece is rendered, how it's finished, you know, looks professional to me. So yeah, maybe like a just bit more depth in the background, like would be
would
nice.
help, yeah.
But I'm not too bothered by it because, you know, it's a balanced piece, right? I'm just looking for things to improve, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are some things on the light and shadow that could be a little bit improved. Like the image itself, it's very saturated, and maybe she could tone down some saturations to bring the focus like to the center, and maybe like do something with light and shadow, because like the face is very lit, and maybe the bottom part of the bird could be, I don't know. I would have to try to do something on top to
like painting in your mind.
yeah, like I'm trying to paint in my mind.
At saturation, I don't have an issue with saturation. Like I really like the blue, type of, the hue of the blue you picked in the background, and I don't think it's too saturated.
Yeah, like in the focal point is okay.
Yeah. Maybe like the top lighting you have on her face is kind of nice, but maybe it could have been less.
Yeah.
It's just too powerful, and it's only like very local to her face. It's kind of interesting choice, but you could have like balanced it a bit more. Is there something wrong with her, like screen right eye, like pupil, or is it me? almost like creates a feel that she's cross-eyed,
a little bit cross-eyed, yeah.
But it's not too big of an issue. I'm not too drawn to it, but I just saw it right like while looking at it. But overall, we're just nitpicking here, Stacey. Don't worry about it. It's a nice piece. I love it. So congratulations.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a compliment when we don't have as much to say about it.
Yeah, we are always trying to say something because you have to say something. Oh, if it was my image, I would probably tweak this and that, but okay, like it's nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Now, before we do a little bit of a wrap up, we've got one more thing that we need to talk about. Which
is one
more thing. So, Emma, I don't know if you wanted to talk about this, but
we can both talk about it.
Yep. Cool.
Awesome. At the same time, let's go.
Okay. So, we're going to be revealing Nyx.
Hey.
What is this?
So, Emma, do you want to talk a little bit about what Nyx is?
So, I mean, some people might remember this guy. It was Leoni's draw this in your style. From that piece he did. And then we loved it so much, we decided to turn it into a studio mascot, right? So I think it's a really cool design, really charming. So we kind of played around with it a little bit, obviously, to turn it into like a more kind of solid kind of character, kind of stripped off some bits and like simplified it, because it's gonna be pretty much everywhere, you guys. So we are like building like emote packs, stickers for Discord, right? So and it will be, you'll start seeing it in the streams as illustrations, animated illustrations, and then hopefully it will become like a tangible figure, right?
Yes, I want that.
We are kind of working on that. We are kind of doing a 3D version of it right now. In progress still, but so we picked the name within the studio. It was like a most voted name, so it's called Nyx, which is cool, I think. So about what do you think, Leoni? It was your creation, so how do you feel?
Yeah, it's like I really enjoy the character. Of course, I created the first idea, and we were bouncing ideas on how the mascot of the studio could be, and like we see some of the versions people did of the character, like different interpretations. You see that the design is solid enough that could be simplified to a mascot. Like we tried different stuff, but we settled to this one. So I think it's a little challenging to make a skull emote. It's hard. We struggled a little bit on how to make like the mouth open and things like that, but I think we will make it work. We will see like some of the emotes that are already done. They're super cool. And I hope we do a bunch of things with this character and that you guys enjoy it and you want to have a collectible or something of this.
So I think it's a really fun character. Leoni did a great job designing it. So we'll see. What happens. But all the things I said, like that this thing, character will turn into. So keep an eye on it. We'll release them once we have them, right?
This is a spoiler of what is to come. Just a small taste of it.
I mean, people seem pretty excited about it. People are saying, "Oh," but Daniela says, "Is the skull a mask or makeup, or is that just his face?"
No, this is up to you.
It's up to you. I've always pictured it as his face, but you know what? I think
it's like
easy enough to be.
It's being a kid in the 80s and 90s. I'm a huge Skeletor fan, so it's like my homage to He-Man. The skeleton.
Yeah, Daniela also said they'd love to see a whole lineup of Mooncolony Astro inhabitants. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's get through one first, and then see how it goes. But yeah, it's I love Nyx. I think he's great, and I hope in the future I get to have a little Nyx figurine or something. It'd be really cool. Yeah, but
And he have cool sneakers.
yeah, definitely keep an eye on the Discord, because we'll be getting some nice little Nyx emotes soon, and hopefully some stickers and things in the future. But yeah, watch this space. We hope you love him as much as we do.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty much everything, apart from one more little thing. We are going to Concept 101 in
Yes.
London. Yes, we are going down tomorrow, but the event is on Friday. We're going to be at booth L2, and so if you're going to be there, as Christina said, there's 15 of us that are going to be there, so there's no shortage of Mooncolony people to come say hi to. Are we going to be streaming any of it? I don't think so. I think a lot of us are going to be very busy.
Leoni will be doing a bit of...
Maybe we can do something.
Yeah,
we can figure something
out.
Yeah.
But if you've got tickets, then come along, say hi. There's opportunities to win some nice Mooncolony swag.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to recognize the Mooncolony folks as just like the hoodie, and like being good looking.
Yeah. Just look for the really handsome people. And
with the hoodies.
Yeah, and you'll find us.
There will be portfolio reviews, obviously.
Yes.
But, although it's like first come first served, I think. So if you come in the morning, just register for the portfolio reviews first.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will lose your chance.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're looking forward to meet you guys there.
Yeah.
It will be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I came all the way from Brazil just for you. And we'll be there. I know.
Amazing. Yeah. Look for Leoni.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a chat.
The Versh hat. But we're glad everyone enjoyed the competition. Congratulations again to all of the winners. Like, it was honestly really difficult to pick. There were some really great entries.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for making it amazing. And we're planning the next one. So watch this space, and we'll be back to announce the next one soon. But I think that's pretty much everything from me.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.